This is Rich Goodwin, this is the Jet Pits, and this is quite extraordinary. See what I mean? Jet noise from a biplane. But this has been pioneered by Rich Goodwin. His previous muscle pit was impressive enough, but somehow he's been able to enhance even on that. And Colin Hales is one of the team who has been heavily involved alongside Rich in making all this happen. Colin, welcome to Duxford. Just what has it taken to create this unbelievable flying machine?
Yes, it's took 4 years and quite a lot of research and development and time because it is quite a unique aircraft, and Richard wanted to create a unique aircraft for the airshow environment, and indeed he has, I believe, one aircraft that has been pushed to the limit, and then we wanted to put jet engines on it.
So just tell me a little bit about the jet engines. What type of power plants are they? What sort of power do they produce?
They're AMT engines from Holland, 2 engines, approximately 350 pounds of thrust from each engine. The aircraft weighs 1,500 pounds. You get 1,100 pounds of thrust from the engine, which will have combined another 700 pounds of thrust from the jets. That gives us a total of 1,800 pounds of thrust, which is above the weight of the aircraft, and that's why we can do vertical manoeuvres and can keep going vertically.
Yes, the power to weight ratio is absolutely key here, isn't it? But also things like the incredible rate of roll the aircraft can achieve.
Yes, but many other aircraft can do similar, if not greater, rates of roll. What Richard is doing at the moment is limiting the jet engines, are limiting the G-forces we can put through the aircraft. Another complexity of the aircraft is that the aircraft has 3 tanks. There's 3 different chemicals, liquids, fuels. Obviously we have to have the aviation fuel, the jet fuel for the jet engines, and we also have to have smoke oil. So that aircraft has 3 tanks on it for the jet fuel, the avgas and the smoke oil. In fact, if you look inside the cockpit, it's like a micro-brewery of pipework. It's incredible.
And it was also a very highly tuned piston engine up front.
Yes, it's the IO540, but we can add high compression pistons, and but basically many people can do that with that engine. The engine is pushed as far as we can take it without, within limits. So therefore, if you need more power, then we had to go for more thrust from the 2 jet engines. So now Richard's lighter, and now he can start doing some of the hovering manoeuvres.
Colin, what sort of controls does he have in the cockpit for the jets?
At the end of the throttle, it's very difficult to actually control the jet engines infinitely because obviously there's a spool-up time. So basically we just run the jet engines. It's not on-off switch, but so at the end of the throttle, the 2 levers for the jet engines are there, and they're either on basically full throttle or reduced.
That's why I was making the point about situational awareness, because you've got to have so much of it to maintain the display lines while undergoing these, say, violent operations.
It's practice, practice, practice. And Richard does take it, practice very seriously. Most of the off-season is practicing.
Final pass here, and our thanks to the sponsors.
Obviously, we're greatly assisted by AMT of Holland, of the Netherlands, for developing these fantastic engines. And we have had a few issues, but they've just been fantastic. They've been right behind us to produce this aircraft. And Aerobytes, our new sponsor for this season, have really supported as well, because it's not, unfortunately, a cheap aircraft to operate.
No, we saw their logo prominently atop the wing on that knife-edge run there.
We certainly did.
So about to come in then and land after another absolutely stunning demonstration of its qualities, Rich Goodwin with the Jet Pit Special.
Thank you very much.
And Colin Hill, thank you so much for some absolutely fascinating